All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Thursday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
In that game against the Trailblazers, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during the young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan, and it's Levine in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
Holmgren with a screen on DeRozan. Williams passes to Holmgren. Dort for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Levine with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. Count that one.
DeRozan swift with it to beat the defender.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's DeRozan. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Holmgren outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Monk. Picked by Sabonis to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis is in close, he's going right for it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, B.A., and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Dort, a screen on Levine. On the wing, SGA. He's covered by Levine. Back to SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Over Murray. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Holmgren with a screen on Monk. Dort, the pass to Holmgren, over Murray, and it's Holmgren missing. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. And he's gone for the lob! Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Dort. Hauled in by the Kings.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Now here's DeRozan to the inside. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, SGA so quick up the floor and getting out in transition, able to find that space.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Murray passes to Monk. Three-pointer off the mark. And the Thunder in possession here. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Right side, SGA. 5 to shoot. Back to Holmgren from the arc. It's rebounded by Levine.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Murray's shot is good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And the Thunder in possession here. Following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. Dort for 3. Counted from distance. So Dort's got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
DeRozan for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
He's off on the first. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Monk.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
SGA surveying the D to the paint. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. And here's DeRozan. They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 4. Here's Schroeder. Launches it. Can't get it to drop. Here's SGA. Uses the glass on the layup. SGA's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, that's just too easy for Shea. If he gets that close to the rim, there's no chance.
Here's Schroeder. Outside Levine. Sacramento passing it around. Murray passes to Levine. DeRozan against Williams. Goes up at the stripe. And it's DeRozan missing.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
The 3 from Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. Kings trail by 3. And timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. Tries a three off the inbound. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Holmgren with a screen on Schroeder. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Ellis outside. Pass to Murray. Caruso against DeRozan. Six on the shot clock. Ellis outside. Fires the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Holmgren inside. He's against Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Here's Schroeder. Still no points. Pass to Sabonis. Kicks it to DeRozan to win the drought. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties. Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you guys.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Schroeder outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Caruso. Count the basket. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, that wasn't a great screen, but he still got to where he needed to be.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Now here's Sabonis. Stolen by Caruso. .146 left now in the first quarter. Murray against Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wallace. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Keon Ellis. Tim, you look at Cason Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, B.A., you're talking about a guy who wants to pick you up full court every minute he's on the floor. He is just tireless and relentless on the defensive end. He's the kind of player every coach wants to have. Regardless of his minutes, he makes the impact defensively.
I've heard you say it before. The fastest way to minutes, if you're a young guy, is on the defensive end.
Coaches are taking notice of that want-to factor.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Saric comes in for Murray. And it's Zach LaVine in for DeRozan. And that one misses. And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
Now here's Schroeder. Yet to see a basket. Ellis outside. Lets it go from deep. Good work defensively by Caruso.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Joe, the pass to Williams. And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Eubanks. Kings trail by 6. Ellis on the wing. Williams defending. Up top, LaVine. Last game we saw him with 32 points. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. .43 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Caruso.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Caruso. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Joe. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Kings trail by 6. On the wing, LaVine. Down low. Here's Eubanks. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Here's Saric. No good on his first attempt of the game. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front. They're up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Thunder leading by 4. They've got Alex Caruso. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And here's Caruso outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Caruso's got 5. Kings trail by 7. Outside LaVine. Over to the wing. And here's Saric for 3. The Thunder pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
No good from outside.
He just couldn't overcome the perimeter coverage. Shut him down. And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Schroeder. Now here's LaVine, covered by Joe. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
they've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Schroeder. Outside Levine. Saric a screen. Clock at 6. Oh, Levine, an aerial assault.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. Over Saric. Williams misses. Kings trail by 8. Here's Levine for 3. Williams grabs the board. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Wallace misses. And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. Now Eubanks. Pass to Saric. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
And Sacramento with some changes. Jones comes in for Saric, and Malik Monk subbed in for Schroeder. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Ellis on the wing, puts up a 3. Joe grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen by Ellis. Here's Monk. Outside for Levine. Goes back up. Oh, Levine burns him inside.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Joe. Sacramento also making some changes. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Jones. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Ellis. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. SGA finds Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And Williams no good on that one. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
And he gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
SGA passes to Wallace. No good on the triple. Kings trail by 6. Levine with it. Caruso covers. Here's Monk. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Got a hand on it. Here's Levine. Oh, no way! Levine! My goodness!
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now, here's Williams. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And we also need to mention his defense. He had a couple of big-time blocks. Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Sacramento passing it around. Here's Levine for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They've led by as many as 11. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Pass to Eubanks. Sabonis, left side. Eubanks inside. Williams defending. 6 to shoot. And here's Schroeder outside. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Thunder leading by 7. Williams with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Williams passes to Wallace. And here's SGA. Caruso outside. Shoots over Monk. Caruso misses. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Eubanks. Outside for Levine. Eubanks the screen. Inside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side, SGA for 3. SGA knocks down a 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Eubanks. Now Sabonis. Williams defending. From 7 feet away. Sabonis can't hit.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Williams looking around. Some solid D from Eubanks. Kings trail by 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Sabonis. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And Joe's subbed in for Wallace. Sacramento also making some changes. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Eubanks. And Ellis is subbed in for Levine. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's SGA. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And Sacramento shooting a chilly 28% here in the second. Monk passes to Ellis. Here's DeRozan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. DeRozan's got 8.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And here are the Thunder now. Now SGA. He's got 9. Holmgren with a screen on Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Holmgren. Schroeder with a rebound. Kings trail by 8. Ellis on the wing. This one for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside for Dort. 3-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. DeRozan outside. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Hartenstein. Dort outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Keon Ellis.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Dort. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Now here's Monk. Ellis passes to DeRozan. DeMar, strong move inside.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Thunder leading by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in for Schroeder. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one thing that makes Shai so effective is his command of the basketball. He can go either direction and stop on a dime.
Now here's LaVine. 7 points in the game. Murray finds DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis with a screen on Dort. Here's DeRozan. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11. Connects from downtown. Joe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what makes guarding Shai so hard. He reads the defense, and he knows when to kick it out for a three.
Pass to Monk. LaVine against Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan outside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis just keeps getting better. Games like this show he has the ability to dominate on offense.
1 minute left in the second period. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over LaVine. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Picked by Sabonis to the inside. They kick it out to Murray. Sabonis. It's good on the putback.
And great timing by Sabonis. He really anticipates so well.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren outside. Pass to Dort. Here's SGA. Beating the contact, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Sinks it from distance. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
Well, this is what we've come to expect. SGA playing with energy and attacking. I don't know how you contain him.
Yeah, tenacious, fun to watch, worth the price of admission. And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
I think for Oklahoma City, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? That fast.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Outside Murray. From outside the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
You can't forget to box out Dort. When you do, he looks to score on the offensive glass.
Pass to LaVine. Sabonis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Second half getting started, about a minute played. SGA with it. Zach LaVine clears it away. LaVine's got his fourth rebound in this one. Monk for three. That shot, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
He has such great feel. Sabonis sets the pick and finds his way down the lane to get open.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Now Hartenstein. To the paint. Monk with a steal. Pass to LaVine from 20 feet. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Both free throws good from LaVine.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And here's SGA. He's got 16. Pass to Dort. Holmgren inside. He's against Murray. Look at Chet using his size inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Now here's Monk. The three ball. Good work defensively by Dort.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Outside for SGA. Off target from outside.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Monk against Dort. On the wing, DeRozan. Drops in the three. DeRozan's got 13.
And what's interesting, the three ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Thunder leading by 5. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Taking it inside. SGA.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Sabonis. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three. DeRozan with the rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
LaVine with it, and it's Dort picking him up. DeRozan outside. Six to shoot. They kick it out to Murray. And the Kings with another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA going hard to the basket and finishing it with some power.
Kings trail by 6. DeRozan outside. Over Williams. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. SGA against LaVine. Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Murray. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Outside Monk. Pass to LaVine. Right side Murray. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Hauled in by the Kings. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's LaVine for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 20. Back to Hartenstein. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Kings trail by 8. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. Outside Monk. Over Dort. And it's Monk missing.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Down low. Holmgren power powers through traffic.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Schroeder, he's checked in for Sacramento. Levine against Caruso. Levine passes to Murray. And another miss by Sacramento.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
They get it back. Look at Chet finish the break.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Kings trail by 12. Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game. Can they get it? And Sabonis slams it in.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And here are the Thunder now. Outside, SGA. Schroeder with a rebound. Well, Sacramento is shooting just 36% in the third. Outside Murray. Here's Levine for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated. And it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Murray, no good. Thunder leading by 10. Williams with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. The shot's good. And it's 6 points for Jalen Williams.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And Sacramento has possession. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Oklahoma City has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. SGA passes to Caruso. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 assists in the game. Kings trail by 15. Levine surveys the D. DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. Murray from outside. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Now SGA. 20 points for him. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. SGA's got 8 points here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 14. Schroeder with it. Still without a bucket. Picked by Sabonis to the middle. They kick it out to Murray. No one near him. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That'll be a second foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Murray. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Kings. It's a 14-point game. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. And he makes it. Levine's got 11.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Wiggins looking around. Here's Joe. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And here's Schroeder. No points so far. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Levine. The shot no good.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Wallace, the pass to Caruso. And here's Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Caruso outside. There's the block. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Nails it from 3.
And that's a breakdown defensively, and it leads to 3 points off that inbounds pass.
Here's Levine. Just 3 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Pass to Williams. Now Wiggins. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Monk. Joe with the defensive effort. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Caruso outside. Pass to Wallace. Wiggins with a screen on Schroeder. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. And he lays it up and in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Eubanks. Williams defending. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Now here's Williams. Wallace outside. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Now here's Eubanks. And that one drops for him. Eubanks, he's got 4 points in the quarter. Now Wallace. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ellis passes to Schroeder. And here's Sabonis, hounded by Wiggins. And Sabonis slams it in.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Williams on the wing. Eubanks defending. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Takes a three. Joe misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Monk with it. Watched by Wallace. Pass to Eubanks. Sabonis against Wiggins. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Kings also making a change. Keegan Murray's checked in for Eubanks. Monk finds Sabonis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 24 points for Domantas Sabonis. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. Good on the shot.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
Kings trail by 15. Picked by Sabonis. Outside Monk. From downtown. No luck on that one. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Oh, wow, that is difficult. He goes with the finger roll. What a finish.
Pass to Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Out to Schroeder. There's the three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Beyond the arc. Ellis, good.
You love the unselfishness from Sabonis. It's why his teammates like playing with him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now here's Wallace. Monk covers. Here's SGA. Back to Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Caruso outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Monk passes to Ellis. And the Kings with another three.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Thunder leading by 11. It's Wiggins on the wing. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Kings have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Monk, he's open. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Williams. Pass to Caruso. It's Williams, high post. He's against Murray. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 26 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 16-6 run. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Chet Holmgren comes in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Sacramento also making some changes. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And it's Levine in for Schroeder. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Thunder leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's covered by Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And that's the thing about SGA. He keeps coming at you, and he forces every action defensively.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
That's good from SGA. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Now here's Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's SGA on the drive.
And Shai attacks so quickly. It's just incredibly difficult to cover him without fouling.
And he makes a first. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Now here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Williams. The three is up. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 13. Monk with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Monk passes to Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Williams. And Sabonis slams it in.
I love the unselfishness that DeRozan plays with. He just wants to make the right play.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Levine. Here's SGA, and he banks in the layup. SGA's got 18 points now here in the second half.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
The three from DeRozan, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Levine against SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. And it's off from three-point range. DeRozan against SGA. SGA with a steal. 17-footer on the way. And the basket is good.
Yeah, Williams is capable of spreading out his shots and even getting you from mid-range.
Sabonis with a screen on Williams. Holmgren with the block. Takes a three. Monk pulls it down. Kings trail by 15. Levine outside. Outside Monk. DeRozan. Holmgren there for the rebound. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Money from three.
Yeah, terrific looking jumper off the dribble. Dort just continues to look to expand his offensive arsenal.
Levine. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Here's SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Levine. Now Holmgren. Williams outside. 4 on the clock. SGA fires. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Thunder.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Dorture Chamber.
No good on that one.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Caruso in for Jalen Williams. And the second free throw is good. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Carter. Pass to Schroeder. To the inside. Yes! Using that window! And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And he drops in the layup off the glass. SGA's got 37.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Carter. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Caruso outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.